Hello, everybody. This is your captain speaking. A wonderful afternoon to all of you here. So, we are going to be doing a flight, a very, very different flight. It's going to be a little bit over 10 hours long.
You serious?
Of course, pal.
We're going to be doing DNMM to VDIP. Let's get our artists.
Information. Lima at.
Okay, so that being said, let's bring on battery, bring on ground power units.
Transition
Down here.
level 4-5. Wind.
How do you do that?
2,
Okay, we
1,
click on
5
system,
degrees. 2
bring on
knots.
ground power units.
View
So my reason for doing
6,000
this flight is
700 feet.
the
Temperature
737
2.24
Max
QNH
does not go this far. So I just want to do something different, something you don't see out there in RFX, probably in MSFS as well.
Okay.
This is going to be a 10 hours flight. ATC is ready, so let's get our ground, I guess. So let's backtrack that. Let's go ground. Procedures, clearance.
Alpha, Tango, Charlie, Foxtrot, Zulu, Yankee.
Seatbelt sign
requesting
on,
clearance.
no smoking
2,
sign on,
Victor,
APU
India,
comes
Delta,
on,
information, Lima,
lights,
copy.
beacon light stays on, and leave that right there. Okay, that being said, let's take off parking brakes. Let's just keep it on 3. APU is on. Let's let ground power units go, and let's bring on passengers. This is one of the beautiful thing about RFX. You get to see, you can see everything going. You can even see the cabin crew member right there in the door, and the guy is moving, so it's not some AI gibberish thing. Let me take this off just so that we can zoom in and out from here. So I'm going to load everything in, and then
Alpha, Tango, Charlie, Foxtrot, Zulu,
okay,
Yankee,
ATC just cleared us
Clear
for
to
clearance.
Victor,
Let's
India,
do every
Delta,
other
Papa.
thing.
Departure runway.
Like, it's so
18
beautiful
right.
out here. You
Contact
can
when ready to start.
see everything. We can get camera view from the fuel truck, and we can get camera view from the luggage, like so. You can see the bags going in the aircraft right here. All right, roger that.
Cleared to Victor, India, Delta, Papa. Departure
So
runway.
we can see a lot. We can
right.
see the
When ready to start.
catering, we can see the food. I think that is done already. And if you look through the doors, you can actually see the passengers. You can see the passengers coming in behind this cabin crew member right here. I think the food truck is done. Usually the cargo takes more time, and that is what is going on there on its own. Let's continue with ATC. So back to ground crew. I don't know why I did that. So let's click on
Alpha,
start up.
Tango, Charlie, Foxtrot, Zulu, Yankee. Request start up.
APU is clear.
Alpha, Tango, Charlie, Foxtrot,
Okay.
Zulu, Yankee. Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi.
Let's turn on logo lights. Cabin light is on. Let's turn on ice. We're going to be needing that. So what else is there? Our fuel is filled. Flaps set at 5,
Flaps.
and we should be well
Start
on
up
our way now.
Call you back when
Let's
ready to taxi.
ask for pushback.
Alpha, Tango, Charlie, Foxtrot, Zulu, Yankee.
All right,
Request
so
pushback.
cargo is done as well. Let's get rid of those. If it is done, let's get rid of it.
Alpha, Tango, Charlie,
Okay,
Foxtrot,
so
Zulu, Yankee.
yeah.
Pushback approved. Expect
Let's
runway.
do that right now.
18 right.
Our aircraft is ready. Let's call pushback. So our nav light can come on now. Engine number 2 can come on as well.
Roger.
Roger that.
Pushback approved. Runway 18 right.
There is actually a call sign, or is it just a registration number on this? So you have what we have here. We have VTBWU. That's actually a real registration number right there.
Are you sure?
I'm serious. Like I just checked, and that is real.
Huh.
And this is how serious RFX can be. So engine number 1 is on. Let's get engine number 2 is on. Let's get engine number 1 now and turn off APU. Right about so. Alright, let's brief our passengers. So let's go departure. Let's go safety.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew, we request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft.
Alright. Our aircraft is ready to go. Our aircraft is ready to go. Ready
Should the
to
cabin
go.
experience sudden pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen masks will drop down from above your
Alright,
seat.
so
Place the mask
flight
over your
control
mouth and
check.
nose like this. Pull all
Full
carry-on
left.
luggage and stowed away safely during the
Right.
flight.
Full
While we
right.
wait for takeoff, please take a moment
Nice.
to review
Full
the
up.
safety data card in the seat pocket in front of
Nice.
you.
Full down. Nice. Rudders to the left. Rudders to the right. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go back to ATC. Let's request taxi.
Alpha, Tango, Charlie, Foxtrot, Zulu, Yankee. Request taxi to
Our engines are ready, yeah?
Right.
Our engines are ready, right. Alright, so taxi light comes on. And we are
Alpha, Tango,
okay.
Charlie,
We're good to go.
Foxtrot,
We're good to
Zulu,
go.
Yankee, ground.
So let's go back
Taxi
to
runway.
the cockpit here.
18 right.
Let's stay on 10%. Let's just get this aircraft off and in the air. Alright, let's do
Ladies
safety
and
briefing
gentlemen,
again.
On behalf of the crew, we request your full attention as the flight attendants
And
demonstrate
then
the
we'll
safety
prepare
features of this
for
aircraft. Take a
takeoff.
minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind you. Count the number
I
of
don't
rows to
like
this exit.
using the
Should the cabin
rudders in
experience sudden pressure
RFS.
loss,
It
stay
feels
calm and listen
weird.
for
It
instructions from the
doesn't
cabin crew.
really
Oxygen
align,
masks will drop down
if
from
that
above
makes
your
any
seat.
sense.
Place the mask over your mouth
It
and nose like
just
this.
feels
Pull the
very
strap to
weird.
tighten.
In MSFS,
If you are
it's
traveling with
sweet.
children,
It's
make sure that
sweet.
your own mask is on first
Funny
before
enough,
helping
in
your
Infinite
children.
Flight Sim, it's
In the
very,
unlikely
very
event
sweet
of
as
emergency
well.
landing and
But
evacuation,
my
leave
problem
your
with
carry-on
Infinite
items
Flight Sim
behind.
is the lack of a
Life
lot.
rafts are located below
Like
your seats
what
and
the
emergency
the
lighting will
noise.
lead you to the closest
Should I
exit
call
and
it
slide.
noise?
We ask
More
you to
like
make sure that all carry-on luggage is
the
stowed away safely during
what
the
is it
flight.
called?
While we wait for takeoff,
The
please take a
attendance
moment to
announcement you
review the
can
safety
hear right now.
data
You
card in the
can't
seat
get
pocket
that
in front of
in
you.
IFS. Only available in RFS. Only available in RFS. You can't get it in Aerofly as well. I think those two flight sims are just trash. IFS, Aerofly, they're just trash. They are good in a sense where you can. All right, let's
We
prepare
are
for
now ready
takeoff.
for takeoff. Please make sure
They
your
are good
seatbelts
in
are
a
fastened and
sense
all luggage is
that you
secured
can
underneath your
do
seat or
other
in the
things
overhead
with it.
compartment. We also ask that your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please switch to airplane mode all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones. Enjoy your flight.
All right. So we're going to go out from here. We get to holding point runway, and we just try to get clear for takeoff. Look at the sunset here. It's beautiful. I think it's really good looking. It's fine. All right, so we should be turning now from here. Okay, and we should be stopping right here. Let's do that real quick and hold. Okay, so holding point.
Alpha, Tango, Charlie, Foxtrot, Zulu, Yankee, holding point runway 18 right.
All right, let's turn on strobe light and landing light.
Alpha, Tango, Charlie, Foxtrot, Zulu, Yankee.
Let's see
Contact
what we
tower
look
on
like from the outside.
118.100.
Okay.
Tower.
Alpha, Tango,
All
Charlie,
right, so
Foxtrot,
final
Zulu, Yankee. Good day. Holding point runway.
final flight
18
control check.
right.
Full
Ready
left.
for departure.
That was right, my right though. Full right. Well, full up. Full down. Rudders to the left. Rudders to the right. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're ready to go. We're ready to go.
Clear for takeoff runway. 18
Okay,
right.
so we take that
Call you back
off.
passing 3,000
Parking
feet.
brakes are off. And just to slow the aircraft down, we'll keep bringing in parking brakes just to slow the aircraft down. All right, cabin crew, sit for takeoff.
Cabin crew. Prepare for takeoff.
All right, let's go, 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 let's go.
80.
In RFX, the aircraft can go as high
Be rookie.
as. Did we get? I think we did. All right.
Positive rate.
Gears coming
Gear
up. So we're fine. Off we go, guys. Off we really go. Okay. Let's go back to ATC. Tower. Procedure. Okay. Right now, flaps should be coming
Flaps.
back up. And
Flaps.
all the way up. We're fine,
Flaps.
we're fine. We can get our flaps all the way up. The 737 MAX in most of the aircraft in RFX is abused, to
Alpha,
be honest.
Tango,
They
Charlie,
don't look that
Foxtrot,
good.
Zulu, Yankee, leaving 3,000 feet.
They don't look that good at
Alpha,
all.
Tango, Charlie, Foxtrot, Zulu,
Alright, so now we're
Yankee,
going to turn
Delta.
on our
Please
autopilot
contact
and just
departure on
get out of
1,
here.
2,
So
1,
let's
decimal,
do
niner, 0, 4.
what should we do? So we're going to do everything, yeah, and just be on our way out. Roger that,
Roger. Departure. On.
and
1,
just be on
2,
our way
1,
out.
decimal, niner, 0, 4.
Alright, so get rid of this. What else are we missing? Nothing. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. So let's go to our FMC. Let's just fly straight to this waypoint. This is interesting. This is look at the fans. So you can see it swooping the air through, and you can also see the viewport. RFS is so nicely done. You don't get this view. You don't get this view in any other mobile simulator. You don't get this view. In MSFS, you have to actually program it yourself. You don't actually get it for free like this. RFS is just so nicely done. It's really, really nicely done. The bad thing about RFS is the graphics. That's the only bad thing about it. If they can implement really good graphics, like, if the graphics can be up to Aerofly standard, and they can have, there is no point getting interactive cockpit. There's no point at all. What would matter is while let it just be a little better than Infinite Flight Sim. So when you when you do something like gears up, so the lever shows you in the cockpit, which you get, but it's just not too noticeable, right? So if we can get those, I think the sim is on its way to beating MSFS, to be honest. And RFS is not that old. I think they're like 5 years old, so they're not that old. They're actually very young. That being said, you can tell for free that it's something they can work on. They can do a lot about it. Yeah. That being said, let's just cruise away. Yeah. So we're 19 minutes in, we're 9,000 feet. Let's bring up our flaps completely.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
We're going to be bringing in our landing lights off in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's right. Landing lights can go off. Let's do no cockpit lights. Let's just leave it at that. Anyways, that being said, look at the wing flex on this thing. Look at the wing flex. And this is one thing to love about RFX. Like, yes, their graphics are not the best, but you can tell that they are trying to be as realistic as possible. This livery is a 2024 livery, I believe, and it's actually real. This is exactly how it looks, down to the tail of the aircraft, to the registration number. It's just real. This is exactly what you get. This is what you get, guys. This is exactly what you get. This is exactly what you get. If that is not impressive, I wonder what is. To be honest, this is just too good. It's just good. Okay, so right about now we just got to our top of climb, which is 45,000 feet, about somewhere around that right now. So we're just going to settle into a cruise now. As you can see, the timer is counting, so we're counting down. It looks like the landing lights are still on. If you can see closely right here, it looks like landing lights are still on, but that's not the case in RFX. When you turn on the light, it just illuminates very well, as you can see right there. And that's the beauty of RFS. The light is not just bright, it actually illuminates on the ground. So we're banking, I think, yeah, somewhere around here. And we just got to our next waypoint, which is fantastic. So we're at Julia Bravo right now. We'll be going to Mike Alpha next. And yeah, so far so good. The weather is clearing up, and look at these clouds. And that's another thing, you get volumetry clouds on RFX. You don't get that in any other flight sim on mobile. You don't get that. Like, these clouds are so good, it's actually better than X-Planes. I'm serious, it's way better than X-Planes. Of course, not up to MSFS standards, but it is way better than X-Plane, I'm telling you. Like, I'm not even bragging. Anyways, that being said about that, everything seems fine from over here. Look at how the light is illuminating on our first officer's skin and on the chair. That's to tell you how accurate and serious these people are with their flight sim. They just don't have the best of graphics, and you can say that's okay-ish. I mean, right. So that being said, let's just cruise away. Wow, it's a lot of people out here. Anyways, just to save more fuel, we're going to add a step climb to 41,000 feet. So let's do that real quick right here, and that will help us save lots of fuel. So yeah, let's just do that. I mean, why not? All right, so about now we just got to 41,000 feet, which is our top of climb in this case. So this is going to be our cruising altitude for at least we can do 7 hours or less. Let's just do it for 7 hours, and if there is no point saving all that fuel. Then we can go back to about 50,000 feet. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. So let's keep in watch, guys, and let's just continue cruising. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing left here to do. Let's just keep cruising. So at this point, I just figured we got disconnected again. It just hurts me so much when you get disconnected for no reason, and that's the thing with RFX. You can just randomly get disconnected, and when your network provider becomes stable, you don't actually get reconnected, and it's just terrible. So right now I can't use ATC, I can't see anybody on the map. Yeah, it's just weird. If we click on the map now, it's just you alone. Can't see anybody on the map anymore. It just makes the whole experience very, very bad. So let's look at our fuel here. We have 40% of fuel to go for 3 hours. If we had 100% of fuel and we could do 6 hours in 60% of fuel, that's this is almost 7 hours actually. So that would tell us that with 3 hours and this amount of fuel, we can actually make it. So let's speed up a little bit. Let's do 270. Wow. I think our fuel will. You know what? Maybe we should just do 280 here and leave it at that.
You serious?
It is coming back to 263, but trust me, the speed up just happens. As you can see, the throttle went up to 100%, which means we're speeding up. That being said, see you guys later. Let's just let's just cruise away. Okay, so at this point I just couldn't help but notice, as you guys can see, I am following the flight back to back. We're in Dubai.
Really?
Well, we're passing Dubai, I guess. That right there is the airport. That's Dubai airport right here. That's the airport right there. That's interesting. So I went on, checked on the map, and it was just right there. I mean, this is Dubai, this is Sharjah, this is Ajman. It is saying exited OMDB ATC range, as if I was in range I can actually talk to the ATC if they were there. I can't. I'm disconnected. It makes me so angry knowing that I am disconnected, but yeah, what to do? Well, we'll keep going. See you guys in a bit. So at this point we have about 2 hours 37 minutes. I think this means we have reduced our flight hour from 10 hours a little bit lower, and that's because we rose our speed. So I'm going to try to raise it a bit more and get some fuel out of the tank, and then we can reduce it again. Let's see. So we have about 2 hours 30 minutes to go. So I'm going to do this for 1 hour straight. I think we can afford that. So I'm going to do that for 1 hour straight, and then I'll reduce the throttle back to what it was before. So yeah, right here trying to speed up time and all of that. And that being said, it's a beautiful sunset here. As we can see, the background is nice and everything is going well. So yeah, let's continue our cruising. Okay, what's up guys? As you can see, it's like daylight here in Nigeria and it's dark in India. I guess that's kind of accurate in some cases. That being said, as you can see, we are 9 hours into this. So the reason this flight didn't take 10 hours is because I kind of manipulated the speed here so that we move faster, and I don't think that is a good idea anymore. So I'm just going to turn off the autopilot and turn it back on. Like under 30 minutes remaining of the flight to complete the flight, and very soon we're going to be starting our descent. That's about in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes we're going to be starting our descent. I believe that's an alarm to come check the FMC and every other thing to see that our flight plan is going as planned. So let's zoom in a little bit from here. Okay, I was looking at canceling some waypoints, but I don't think we need to do that. Anyways, we have 11% of fuel for 30 minutes. That's actually enough. That's enough for 30 minutes. So yeah, that and every other thing looks good. We're still at 35,000 feet. We're going to start descending very soon. I believe I turned my seatbelt sign on already. Okay, yeah, we turned the seatbelt sign on already. Let's just give the passengers some food. Let's do dinner, and right after that we can in flight. Oh no, this is still on the captain's side. So let's do crew. Excuse me. So let's do dinner. And then we'll start preparing for
Alcoholic
landing.
drinks are also available. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Alright, so having done that, we are beginning our descent now. So we're going to be descending down to 12,000 feet. Let's see how long that is supposed to take. That is going to take about 13 minutes. That is going to take about 30 minutes. That's fine. We're done with this. And what else should we be concerned about here? So our fuel gauge is 11% right now, which is actually enough. I am just happy to see that we didn't actually use 10 hours for this flight, because again, I speed up at some point. So the thing is, at some point I went to 41,000 feet to save fuel, and then at some point I noticed that okay, we're actually going to be landing with lots of fuel, and I don't want to be heavy when landing. So that's why I decided to like land with less fuel. All right, so let's go back into the cockpit now and see when we can do a thing or two here. All right, so we're in the cockpit now, and there's really nothing to say. I don't actually like operating the aircraft when it's this dark, so I'm going to turn on a few lights. So let's do dumb lights. Let's do D2. Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's do D1. Is this better or is it too much? I don't know.
Nope.
It feels just right for me. Let's do definitely too much. That's too much. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Let's leave it at this. So okay, we're at 29,000 feet right about now. We are going to be going all the way down to about 12,000 feet as we have it written here in the FMC. So we're going to Alpha Kilo Bravo Alpha November. That is our waypoint, our next waypoint. And afterwards, we're going to be going to Delta Papa 510. And right after that, we're going to be going to Foxtrot Sierra 811. And then we're going to be going to Charlie India 09. And we're going to be going to, from there, we're going to Foxtrot India 09, and then we're getting to runway 09. So in the next 10 minutes we should be here all the way. We'll just keep respecting altitude constraints as we go and all of the other things along the way. This is actually quite dark. It's not really accurate, like realistically. You don't get to see this much in reality when you're flying at night. That's another thing. You don't get to see this much in reality. Anyways, that being said, let's continue. All right, so we're down here at 12,000 feet. We got there in time. Let's go ahead and give a little bit of announcement. Let's go to the pilot arrival. Let's just
Ladies
click
and
on
gentlemen,
descending,
we are now starting the descent to our destination. The
because
weather
from
is
here onward we're
foggy.
going to be.
Enjoy the rest of our flight.
We actually got there. We actually got down to the altitude quick, because from here onward we're going to be going down to 9,200 feet, which is not a long time actually. This is like 4 minutes in. Wait, what? Oh my god. So this is like 4 minutes in. We're looking at um being at 10,000 feet in the next about the next 6 minutes or so. So okay, that make more sense. All right. That being said, what should we do next? Let's start cabin crew. Let's prepare cabin crew for landing. So let's do
Ladies and
that.
gentlemen, we have just been cleared to land at our destination. Please make sure one last time your seatbelt is securely fastened. The flight attendants are currently passing around the cabin to make a final compliance check and pick up any remaining cups and glasses. Thank you.
Okay, I can't quite see anything. Like, I'm really blind out here, and that's because the sun is kind of in my face, like really in my face, and I am not sure what I'm looking at. I can't see much. From the cockpit I can try and see a little. I think I should turn off the dome light and see if that will help me. I think it will. Is it helping me? Because I still feel like I am completely blind here. I don't want to have to do auto land in this thing like at all. I don't think that was helpful though. Yeah, let's leave it at this point. So well, honestly, so far so good with this flight. So far so good. We didn't witness any form of turbulence, anything with the weather. The weather was clear all through, as you can see down here on our nav map. Everything is just clear. We didn't get to actually fight any weather or have to like turn autopilot on and off mid-air because of all these things that are happening. So this is one thing I recently noticed about RFX. So in the FMC or in the MCDU, if you may, you can actually see that all the waypoints are there, and they're not just there, they're actually moving, right? It is moving. If you take a closer look at things, you can see that the writings are changing, right? I just saw 26 nautical miles turn to 25, and 39 turn to 38, and 12 turn to 11. And if you think that is not accurate, you can take the video a little bit back, and you're going to see all those things. So I am very happy that they took note of that and they did that. But here's another problem: the exec key is on. I don't know why that is on. It makes no sense at all, because you have to have something to exec in order for that key to be on. But it's on right now, and there's no reason for it to be on. But anyways, it's a game. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a sim, yes, but it's still a game. Still a game at the end of the day. That being said, what else is there to do? We're still well above 10,000 feet. So I guess the observation right now will be reducing our speed, which will actually happen on its own, I believe. Let's go down to let's do flaps 1.
Flaps.
So the reason I am doing flaps 1 is to make sure that under 10,000 feet we're not 260 knots of airspeed. I don't want to see that like at all. Yeah. So that being said, we are descending again, and we're almost here. So when we touch this waypoint, we're going to be descending to about somewhere around 10,000 feet or under, right? And our speed should reduce even more now. I believe it will though. Anyways, that's about that. So let's just look on for all of that right here. and very soon we're going to intercept that. Let's see our FMC. Let's see what we have here. And our next waypoint is going to be at 3,000 feet. Then the next one before after that is going to be at 2,600 feet, and then we just started aiming for the other waypoint at 3,000 feet. Let's do this one more time and turn on landing lights. So landing light comes on. Cabin lights are already off, so that's fine.
Make a final compliance check and pick up any remaining cups and glasses. Thank you.
Okay. It's extremely foggy. I can't see anything. I don't know. Is this like a default weather in India? Because every time I am here, it's foggy. Every time. Alright, so right now we're going to change our runway. So let's go to the approach and let's do runway 10 and select that. So the moment we select that, it will give us more constraints to follow. So what I will do is just aim for the last one right here. Right here. So and click on next. So the aircraft is going to face that direction, and we'll have about 4 minutes to our actual landing. That being said, let's go back. Let's close this and get out here. Okay, so everything is pretty much done. So what we're going to have to do now is add more flaps. As you can see, our speed has gone down a lot, which is good. We're beginning to go back up because you know how the flaps work on an aircraft. It's like the parachute in real life. When you're falling and you deploy your parachute, it actually takes you back up a bit and reduces how you fall. That's exactly what you have with an aircraft. So when aircrafts are landing, yeah, it's actually falling. It's not really landing. What you have is like the engines going very, very low in power, like reducing the power drastically. So flaps 30 here.
Flaps.
And gears down.
Gear down.
Gears are down. Let's go back inside. So I was saying the flaps will help the aircraft, you know, kind of slow the rates of descent. If the descent was like this before, it will just slow it down, and then just like, I'm sure a lot of you already know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to have a conversation with you guys.
I don't get it.
And just in case I am wrong and I am bluffing, please tell me in the comment box. I stand to be corrected. We are on approach right now actually, so we can turn that in and gain a perfect approach to the runway. So flap set at 30. Our airspeed should be, I don't know, our airspeed should be somewhere around 160, 170 because the aircraft is very heavy. It's not that much, but it's fine in my opinion. It's actually just fine. Okay, yeah, now that being said, I would like this aircraft to really behave itself and intercept with the flight path first before actually continuing down. I don't think we're going to be doing that, and that being said, we'll have to slow the aircraft even more. So flap set at 40. Please stop going up. It just wouldn't stop. It will keep going up and down. Let's see. Our approach is still armed. We don't actually get that indicator anywhere else, so we're just going to keep seeing that our approach is armed, and we're closing in on the runway, and we're 1,500 feet away. That's really high. We're actually very high. I'm not comfortable with that, but anyways, let's plug this in. Have
Cabin
prepare
crew,
for landing.
Prepare for landing.
Right, and get this out. Everything is set, everything is done pretty much. All right, 1,000 feet. I dare not turn the autopilot off. I dare not, because I can't see a thing, so I dare not. All right, so my focus is simple. I'm going to keep watch, and when I have visuals on the runway, I would like to turn off autopilot, but as of now, I can't see anything. Like even right now, I still can't see anything. So 500 here. How close are we to the runway? Ooh, very close. Wow. Minimums 300. I can't see anything.
Minimums.
Okay.
200.
200 here. Oh, we got visuals on the wrong way. We've got visuals on the wrong way.
100.
100 here.
50.
50.
30. 20.
Come on. Are you going back up? Don't go back up.
10.
Don't go back up. Don't slam it. Ah, damn. Anyways, reverses are out. It's really hard to land on low visibility.
Zero visibility.
But anyways, we are down, and let's just roll out of the runway from here. So throttles back to about 9%, and we're going to be rolling out from where? Let's see, where's our gate? Okay, we'll be rolling out from here now. After landing, let's get that done.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Right.
welcome to your destination. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and keep the aisles clear until we are parked at the gate. Please use caution when opening the overhead compartments and removing items, since articles may have shifted during flight.
Good vacation. I would say it's a good flight overall. Landing was extremely hard. Why is she holding the yoke? I did the landing. Don't try to look good. Don't try to look good. Okay, so we're just going to go straight ahead and find a perfect turn and just park this big boy somewhere around here. Ooh, look at those lights. Looks good. Is this the right place we turn? Yeah, probably. Doesn't work. Okay, we're going to stop here. We'll bring everything up. Turn off landing lights. Turn on dome lights completely, and just taxi away and have a wonderful parking here, like a wonderful parking right here. Okay, that's fine. So let's just stop here. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This flight took me 11 hours.
Stop the cap.
It took me a little under 10 hours. So please like and subscribe. We're going to continue with videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sticking to the end. God bless you. Thank you very, very much.